Greetings everybody, it's Bob Hollywood coming at you from Bob's Holly World. Today I'm going to be doing a retro review of the figure in front of you. As you can see, it is of the character Ghoul from the comic book series Ultraforce. This is a line of comics that came out in the early 90s. Malibu Comics published them, and this figure is made by Galoob. If you remember, my very first retro review was also a Galoob figure. It was Tasha Yar from Star Trek The Next Generation. So yeah, this is a pretty cool figure. I bought this from a woman, a local seller. Her name is Debbie. This is one of the first things no, it's not one of the first things I bought from her. I bought a lot of toys from her early in the summer. And the reason why this stood out to me the most is because of this casket. I figured I could get some sort of use out of it, either if it was dioramas or, you know, just anything. If we turn it over, you see the other figures in the line, the cross promotions. Well, it's not really cross promoting, but because it's all Ultraforce. But, you know, let the other kids know what you can get. We see Ghoul right here. And it's obviously we have Enemy, the villain from it. We have Attilon, which is another villain. Prototype, which is a hero. Nightman, also a hero. Hardcase, who I believe was the leader. Prime. I don't have this particular Prime. I do have his All-American variant. So same figure, just different painting. And Topaz, I have her as well. I bought her loose from the flea market. So I have her loose, I have Prime still in packaging, and I have Ghoul, who's going to come out of his packaging today. Let's read his bio. I'm going to put this back here so you guys can see it. Death is no stranger or threat to Ghoul, who mastered the netherworld and came back from the dead. His ultra powers let him summon spirits from the dead and predict the gruesome deaths of others. Although invincible, Ghoul feels pain when he loses an arm or leg, which happens often. See Ultraforce comic book number 0, Ultra Editor. And there's also there's an action feature with this toy. There's little pegs in this casket which go into the bottom of his feet and allows him to spring out of it. His arms and his head also come off. So let's just go right ahead and bust this guy open. As you can see, the packaging is a little warped. That's how it was before I purchased it. Again, I knew it was coming out of the packaging, so I didn't really care about that. And that was before I knew I was going to have a YouTube channel. I just knew I was going to get some use out of this toy. And as you can see, here's the casket. It's really cool, black and brown. Yeah, black and brown. There's a little lever here that allows his feet to go in it, and we'll do that once we have him out. This is loose. The seal, the lid to the casket is actually secured in there. It says RIP, and it fits on there perfectly. Stand that back there, and then we have Ghoul, who's pretty well secured in his packaging. Right there, and it's he doesn't have any accessories other than the casket, but there he is. He's a zombie, a ghoul, and there's those peg holes we were talking about. Oh man, let's go over his articulation. Well, let's go over his detail first. So he's green. You see his face is green. His torso is green. You can see bone, white bone, black eyes. He looks really, really creepy. I like the sculpting. There's a lot of detail in the sculpting. The painting doesn't make him look as frightening as he probably wanted him to be, but he looks good either way. His hands, however, although his face is green, his hand is white. I mean, you can see that this is bandage, but I believe this is just bone for his finger. I could be wrong. Same with both hands. Bandage wrist, and then bone hands. But he is green again down here at his knee with bone exposed, and right here at his around his ankle, his shin area. But he does have bandaging throughout, I guess, to keep himself together. He's wearing a trench coat. The trench coat obviously does not come off. It's a part of the sculpting and the molding. He's pretty cool. He's wearing blue jeans. The blue of the legs is a different blue than of the crotch area. The blue of the legs look more like denim jeans, well, more like the color of jeans. Denim, where this is more like a darker, like turquoise, I want to say. He's got on a black shirt that's tattered under his trench coat, and he's got on black fingerless gloves and black boots. So I don't know if this is the way the guy was buried, or like I don't know if he was a human and died, but that's him. I'm actually gonna lower the camera some so I don't have to hold the figure as high up. But yeah, so there he is. I'll move that out of the screen. Now let's go over his articulation. What? It's all these woes. I keep stopping myself. Let's do his height real quick. His height is a little under 5 inches, and this is typical of like figures from the 90s. They were 5 inches before Marvel Legends really started pumping out those 6-inch figures. His head is going to rotate that far to his left. Doesn't want to focus. Doesn't want to focus. It's weird. Why don't you want to focus? Well, I've never seen the camera be this stubborn before. I guess he's so ugly it doesn't want to break. And that far to his right. Come on, camera. Be good for us. That far to his right. That far to his left. And the green is on the camera. It's a lot brighter. It's a little bit duller. Like this part of him shows up pretty accurate on camera, but his head for some reason looks really bright on screen, and I don't know why that is. I'm not complaining. Yeah, and the paint apps are good. Only thing I don't like on the paint is this belt. You can see it's a little bit on his trench coat, but other than that, it's good. His arms rotate 360 degrees at the shoulder, both arms, and I'm assuming, yep, you do it both ways, no matter which way you go. His arms are going to bend not too much at the elbow on his left arm, and just slightly better on his right arm. No rotation there other than that. Nothing at the wrist, his waist. I don't know what the hell that was. My camera was just like, yeah, you're done recording. But as I was saying, his waist, he swivels at the waist 360 degrees. And this part of his trench coat actually comes off. I guess that counts as an accessory. I mean, so it looks like now he's wearing just a normal coat, but he is super thin waist. And his legs are going to go up that high, 90 degrees. And they go back that far, maybe farther, but I don't want to really risk it. I don't want to break this guy. And his knee that high, 90 degrees on his left knee and 90 degrees on his right knee. So yeah, he's got some pretty good articulation. Let's check out this casket and his features, I mean his effects. So I'm gonna stand him on these little peg holes, get him in there. And like I said, there's a lever here, and you can do it with the casket open or the casket closed. It would help if I had the casket door the right way. And if this works correctly, he's going to flip out. The casket door is going to fly towards us, and there you go. There you go. And it says he comes apart. Oh, this dude also glows in the dark. That's awesome. So yeah, his torso and everything comes apart, but you gotta do it manually. And there you go. If you wanted to do some weird stuff with his head, you could. I'm gonna just pop this. I know Electro has like a smaller peg. I'm gonna pop that off. And there's Electro. Oh man, that's creepy. I love doing that to figures. But anyway, yeah, his arms, they don't get, I thought they were going to pop off when I was trying to do his articulation, but no, they don't come off involuntarily. You got to do it, which is cool. The only thing I don't like is this waist section's a little iffy. I just feel like it'll break, but it's not like he's going to get too much action out of me. Again, I really wanted him for this awesome casket, which is too small for a 6-inch figure, but it works for a 3 3/4-inch figure. You see? And they have peg holes too. That might work for them. That'd be cool. This figure's holes are too big or too small. Wait, no. It's not going to be as effective, but there you go. So that's cool. So there's Ghoul. The retro review for this week, the first week of October. Primarily, I'm gonna be doing reviews for like horror themed figures this month. So we've done Stranger Things. We've done Stranger Things, and I got some other things coming up. And this is your first retro review of the month. So I believe there's 4 weeks in this month. There may be 5. However many months there are, that's however many retro. I mean, how many weeks there are? That's how many retro reviews you're gonna get, because there's one every Thursday. So here is Ghoul once more popping out of his casket, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let all your homies know about me, B.O.B., and where they can find me, and that's right here, Bob's Hollywood. Happy Halloween! All right, see you guys next time.